What is good, YouTube? Is Coffee tapping back in with some very sad, but also, I guess, confusing NFL slash Buffalo Bills news, man. And y'all see the clip playing here. I'm in a place right now, man, with just ish for reception. You know what I mean? Can't really get much shaking and moving when it comes to getting the goddamn signal. You know what I mean? I pay my phone bill. What the fuck? But real talk, man. Mike Williams. You guys remember Mike? Uh, Caveman Mike, I remember. He liked to, I don't know if that was because he grew the beard out or whatever, but he was a Buffalo, New York native. And he went to college. He played for the Cuse and, had a pretty good college career. Got drafted by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Played a few years with them through his rookie contract and ended up landing back in his hometown with the Buffalo Bills. A dream come true, right? That's what it seemed like. You know what I mean? Like, not trying to be negative or nothing like that as I get to the more serious part of the news. But as a Bills fan, it was just dope to have a guy from Buffalo with the Bills. He was tall. The Bills, over the course of the years through the drought, and I don't know, we just always seemed to not really have a lot of tall wide receivers. You know, when this guy was tall, he could make plays. He had ups. He told EJ Manuel, just put that thing up there. I'll go up and get it. And, everything looked like it was coming through great as far as him developing chemistry. But I don't really know what happened. It was like he had some kind of feud with Doug Marrone, who was the Bills coach at the time and was actually his coach with the Cuse, Syracuse in college as well. And, Mike ended up being deactivated a lot. Like, he was only active for 9 games with the Bills out of 16 games that season. And, it just didn't really pan out the way that it should. And you see this clip, like I said, my reception is straight trash right now. But I was able to get this much of this 80-yard touchdown grab from EJ Manuel, I believe. EJ's longest touchdown pass in the NFL. There's another guy, man, who you got to just kind of feel like his career was supposed to be more than what it turned out to be. But still, Mike Williams, EJ Manuel, 2 guys that made it to the league, man. You can never take that from them, whatever their careers turned out to be. But anyways, this kind of was the last of Mike Williams in the NFL, as he ended up getting waived by the Bills. Doug Marrone quit after, I think it was only 1 year with Buffalo, and it was a whole new regime, new change. It's not like how it is now, where we have a solidified GM and coach in Sean McDermott and Big Baller Bean. This was a different era through the drought, where the team was being ran by consultants because Ralph Wilson was old as fuck, and just trying to protect his fortune to pass it on to his family. And that leads into a whole nother story with the sale of the Buffalo Bills. Again, thank God for Terry Pagula to come through and keep the team in Buffalo. But getting back to talking about this very sad, tragic, but like I said, also confusing situation with Caveman Mike Williams. Word and news actually broke the other day saying that Caveman Mike was deceased, dead, after a construction accident in Tampa. It seems like after the NFL was over, as pretty much this year with the Bills was his last year in the NFL. I think he, had like a preseason stint with the Chiefs or something like that after Buffalo, where he didn't make the final cut and everything like that, but still put up some pretty decent numbers if you pay attention to all the ish popping up on the screen in the video. He still put up some numbers, man. Like, this guy, definitely could have had a longer career. It's just the way things went with rosters and different stuff. Like, I don't know, it almost as a fan makes you just kind of say, yo, fuck you, Doug Marrone. Why you do Caveman Mike like that, right? I don't know. Maybe I'm bugging. But anyways, seems he was living in Tampa after, his NFL days were over and working on a construction site. You know what I mean? So there's a message out to everyone who just thinks if you get that one big check, you make it big, whether it's, I don't know, going platinum as a recording artist, playing in the NFL, getting on TV, whatever you're doing. you got to plan appropriately and, manage that money, man. As he was working on a construction site and word hit that a steel beam fell on his head. And you see that his dad actually spoke to the news and said that he was told his son was deceased, that he couldn't breathe and there was fluid in his lungs, and that his son had passed away. But then you also see stuff from his girl that said that her and their child went to go see him, and he woke up and opened his eyes and looked around and was on life support, and they were going to remove him from life support. So it's kind of wild, the fact that this guy, again, Mike Williams' death was reported. Like, it flat out was put out there. You see people are saying, R.I.P. Caveman Mike, R.I.P. Mike Williams. It was so great to see a Buffalo native catch this touchdown pass from E.J. Manuel as a Buffalo Bill. But then you see the reports of his girl saying, no, he's still alive, but they're going to take him off life support. We're going to have to see the way it goes or whatever. I don't know. But all in all, things ain't looking too good. It's pretty sad. It seems the outlook isn't too good. But hey, we saw what happened with Damar Hamlin. We've seen other, miracles in life, I guess, is how we could call it or whatever. But real talk, just very, very sad news. And like I said, just confusing. Isn't that crazy? For someone to be reported dead, but they're not dead, but they're still hanging on. I don't know. Kind of gives me some hope as a fan of the game and a fan of the Buffalo Bills, But tap in, comment, let me know what y'all think about it. Again, my reception was pure trash, or I wanted to, edit some other real great footage into this video of Mike making plays with the Buccaneers, with Syracuse. And, he made some other plays with the Bills as well. Even though the time that he saw on the field was limited, he still definitely made an impact and showed that he could ball. But comment, let me know what you think about this story, this sad news. Let me know, for those that are fans of Mike Williams, memories of his career, things like that. Let's talk about it all below. Prayers, thoughts out. Like I said, at this time, as far as the news is going, it's still saying Mike Williams is alive, and that his death was prematurely, falsely reported. So let's keep holding out for a miracle, y'all. It's J Coffee Talk, talking music, news, sports, and more. I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.